What's up, everybody? It's Matt with Conservative Trades. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are ending your week on a green note. If not, that's okay. Monday's another day full of a lot more trading opportunities to get yourself in the green. Um, hopefully, hopefully you didn't blow your account this week. That wouldn't be good. Hopefully you'll have an account to come into Monday. And if you did blow your account, well, learn from it, because I guarantee you we've all been there at some point or another. But anyway, guys, ending the day up $102.36. I was actually up, I think, around 115 when we left the live stream, and then I took one or two other trades, and I was actually up to 130 some dollars on the day, and I was going to quit there, but I took this trade on Zoom that completely faked me out. So as you can see, I got in a good little short here. And, that was a nice little move. It was stalling, and so I just wanted to go ahead and get out. I thought it was going to do this, but it was really taking its sweet time. And so I went ahead and got out. But as it was getting bought back up, you can look here on the 2 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. It got this buy up all the way up here, and I said to myself, well, you know what? There's a lot of consolidation here. I can see it kind of hitting up in these levels and making a quick little pullback. So that's why I went short here. I went short here right at the moving averages. I thought, if we can just anticipate a moving average rejection and a rejection off of some of this consolidation right here, and really I was just going for a scalping move. I was just trying to pad the wallet, guys, just trying to pay for a few commissions on the day, and I never got a pullback. And look at this. It just got bought up, all the way up here, and broke through these previous highs. And you can see I had to get out half my shares here. I gave it time to work itself out. It looked like it was holding that moving average, so I went ahead and got out here. And then, of course, it flushed and then flushed here, and I probably could have gotten out with lesser of a loss. But anyway, guys, Zoom has done this to me multiple times. But here's the thing with Zoom. I mean, usually when it's getting these kinds of short squeeze pullbacks, which is what I think this is. I mean, granted, here on the daily, we're kind of sitting on the 50-day moving average here, and it could just be getting a genuine buy up at the end of the day. But when there was this massive flush here, I can only imagine that there were a lot of traders thinking that this was going to go to VWAP finally. It had just kind of barely made its way up over here and just really started to lose all the levels. And so I would imagine that this might have been just a gradual short squeeze. Regardless, usually when Zoom is acting like this, you can typically pick out nice key levels to where you can pull off a quick 10, 15, 20 cent scalp. And that's all I was going for. That's literally all I was going for, but it just wouldn't take my order. And it just kept moving against me. And so unfortunately, that's my red trade for the day. But I'll tell you, my favorite trade of the day was on Tesla. And here's why. Let me just pull the chart out here a little bit. I was running the live stream, and we had people talking about this in the chat. Apparently there was some kind of tweets from Elon Musk, or maybe his Twitter account was hacked or something. I don't know. Talking about him selling all his assets or all his position. To be honest with you, I'm not even going to try to quote the tweet because I have no idea. I didn't read the tweet for myself, and I can't even remember the details of it. So, I'm not even going to halfway try to act like I know what I'm talking about here, but it was obviously bearish enough to start making this kind of a move. And you can see I did not take any trades in any of this, but it looked like it was finding a bottom. And this is a good way to know when you're going to get a bottom reversal. First of all, this candle here, this is a very bullish signal. It tried to sell off, and it tried to get to this level here where it could, run for a gap fill. But it couldn't get there, and the bulls bought it right back up. And then we had a nice bullish candle here. Then there was a sell-off. And now this is where it started to get interesting. But this sell-off here still did not break this low. And then in this candle here, this 5-minute candle did not break this previous 5-minute candle low. And if we move over to the 1 minute, you'll see what I was looking at here. Where are we at? Here we are. Right here. What I was looking at is, and I actually drew this trend line. You can go back. You can check out the live stream, and you can see in the live stream where I actually drew this trend line, and it held. It held this trend line, and So it started to come up. It started to come up, and immediately I got in. I went ahead and got in at 294. Now I only got in with 5 shares, and this is probably the most exciting part of this trade for me, because I only took 5 shares. I pieced out some here, 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 and I took the last share off way up here at 710.62. You can see right there. And as a matter of fact, just to keep full transparency, you can also see right here on the order book. Let's see. These were my first few trades on Tesla. I had taken those earlier. So here we are, 694.74, bought 5 shares. I sold 2 at 697. I sold 1 at 701. I sold another one at 704, and I sold another one at 710. And this put me up. This was the biggest winner of the day, basically. Now, these are all small wins, but granted, you can see the share sizes I traded with today. Look, 50, 25, 12, 13, 100, 50, 50, 10, 50, 50, 25. I mean, I'm trading with extremely small share size, and it's basically $1 a trade for me. So, admittedly, I think I took probably, there's like 40 tickets here. So I'm probably only ending the day up about, 50, 60 bucks after fees and commissions. But nonetheless, we are in the green, and we're just kind of chipping away at it, just stacking on, green day after green day. And I'm really trying to get my bearings back in this market. So for those of you who are new to the channel and you haven't really been following us here lately, I've just been whipped around by this crazy market that we're in, and we are in a crazy market right now, and it's been very difficult trading my strategy in this market. And what's really happened is it's affected my mentality. And so one thing that I've been doing to remedy this is I have actually been trading in a simulator on the side. And look at the difference, guys. Look at the difference in my simulated trading account. This is simulation, $929, right? But when you go to my real account, I'm only making $100. I'm trading with less share size. I'm less aggressive, and I'm not letting these trades work out. Perfect case in point. Let's look at Apple. Apple here could have been a great move today. I had really good entry points. I had a great entry point here, and it came up and it got rejected. And I went ahead and took some shares off the table, but then I got out the rest here, and then the rest here. And so I'll consider this a decent trade, because this was having such a run up. When it came back here, I didn't know completely if it was going to do this. I thought maybe we were just getting a slight little pullback there. I think there was a moving average right there on the 1 minute or the 2 minute chart, but I went ahead and got out some of my shares. So I'm okay with how I how I managed that trade right there. And we did well with that. But then this is the one where I'm kind of bugged about, because my whole goal was to build a position, and I wanted to start with 50 shares here at 297.24, and then I was supposed to average in again at 298.24 to bring my average up to that would have brought my average to maybe 100 shares at 297.74 or something like that. And I knew here on the daily, again, look, go check out the live stream. They are posted to the channel every day. I knew from looking back here, I knew that this was a great point of resistance up here. Right here at 297.88. And again, we had consolidation through that area back here. And then here we kind of touched up again with at 299.55. And so look at this. Almost, look right here, to the T. It touched to the T, just about, right? Okay, so why didn't I stick to my plan? Well, this goes all the way back to losing confidence. I've lost confidence. This is why I've opened back up a trading simulator, to remind myself that this is what I can do. This is what I can really do when my strategy's working. Okay, and I've done this before in my live broker account. I've had several $700-800 days, and even some 4-digit days up in $1,100-1,200. And so I know I'm capable of it, but I've gone through week after week after week after week of getting smacked in the face, and so I'm not managing, I'm not sticking to my trading plan the way that I should be. But I was supposed to average in 50 shares here, and I did. And I was very patient to let this stock creep up to this level. But I was supposed to average in another 50 here, have my average here at 297.70 roughly, and I could have carried that all the way down here. I could have pieced out gradually down here, and then maybe get back in on the pullback. This is also a good part of my strategy. When I see pullbacks and it kind of is teetering around, I'll usually add back in and then take shares off as we go down. I mean, I easily should have made 150 to maybe even 250 bucks on Apple today. So to see that I only made $23.31, I mean, it's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. But again, I'm okay. Like I said, we're ending in the green. That's fine. I consider it a success. This is a good week. We've had 4 out of 5 green days. Or 4 out of 5 days are in the green, I should say. But I'm looking forward to getting back to trading like this. And so I am going to be spending more time in the simulator in the weeks to come. I'm going to try to build back that confidence, and I'm going to try to duplicate it here in my live broker account. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you do with your personal trading strategies. If you're new to the channel, would love to hear from you. I would just love to know what kinds of strategies you guys put together whenever you are suffering a lot of losing days in the market. What are some things that you do to help get yourself back into it and help get yourself realigned with the confidence level you need to have when going into the markets on the day-to-day basis? Again, we'd love to hear from you, and consider subscribing and consider joining us in the live stream. We stream live here on the channel Monday through Friday, beginning roughly around 9 a.m. And would love to see you. And for those of you who were in the live stream today, once again, always appreciate you guys. It's great having you guys, and I love the community we're building. I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Take care.